Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wants Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that is taking over. So I'm seeing a couple of different things here. Initially, it's kind of giving like a boss stepping down, somebody else taking over, a love interest that maybe didn't put forth the effort, somebody kind of watching from the sidelines, waiting until enough time has passed, and then they take their opportunity. Or even like a family situation, a patriarch or a matriarch passing the reins, or maybe somebody else just deciding, you know what, like I've got what it takes to like deal with my own things or be, the deciding factor in my life. So we have somebody that is standing up and making a big change because they acknowledge that there's been a weak foundation that no longer is working for themselves or for someone else. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Sorry, I went back for more. I had to. I'm sorry. Hi there, Sierra. How are you doing? What's up, JP? I hope everyone's having a good day so far. Let's see. So I want to get a little bit from the Earth and Bone Oracle. Thank you again to those of you that have been requesting personal readings. If you're interested, you can find my email address in the description box below. Also, just a little heads up, I did get a little comment on me talking too much in my readings. And I smirk because I have zero plans on changing that. I read the way I want to read, and that's cool if it's not your thing. But I want to at least point out that since maybe almost 2 years ago, I've been doing live streams where I'm much more interactive with the people that are in a live chat. Whereas if you click under the video section of my page, you'll find the older readings that are timeless, so they still apply, unless they have a date specified. But those readings were pre-recorded, so there wasn't a live stream conversation going on. So if that's something that bothers you, you can do that. But I really do enjoy interacting with those of you in the live chat, so I'm not going to stop doing that. Hello there, Curtis. How we doing? Hello, Peggy. What's up? What's up? All right, so we've got, let's see, the Stand and Meadow, number 40 and number 42. The Stand is courage, determination, fearlessness. That goes, I think, right in with the Six of Wands energy we had at the start. And then Meadow, it says completion, success, blessings, positivity, and gratitude. So it feels like we've got someone stepping up to do what is needed to get what they want. So I'm proud of you. That's exactly what you should be doing, right? It's true. It's true. All right, let's see. I think we need the Bianco Nero. All right, tell me more. What do we have? Tell me more, like the tea of a corn. Sorry, I don't know why that went through my head, but it did. Grease, if you don't know it. Man, I haven't seen that movie in forever. All right, Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Magician. I really do feel like we have somebody pulling all of their courage and like boldness together to make a stand. Or wow, with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, this is making me feel like it's a confession. Or like one of those moments where you're just standing up for yourself. But the way the Magician is holding that wand, it's kind of like, no, I need to do this. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Two of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like we have somebody that made the decision, I need to move away from this person or these people. because what I once thought I could make work is really not solvable or salvageable. This is like saying, if we were going to go throw a party together, but I ended up doing all of the work, then I don't think I want to do that again with you the next year because like I did all the work, right? This is someone saying, if I have to basically make everything work anyways, if everything falls to me, then I'm just going to do it on my own anyway. So this could be somebody who is feeling more confident than they have in a while. There could have been a recent milestone, graduation, an epiphany, a really good conversation with a mentor. If this is more on the love side of things, we have somebody realizing that what they really want is a serious relationship with somebody. But we have a focus on, you know what? I know what would make me happy. I know what I need to do to get to that point. So this is me doing it. Good for you. Emperor in the reverse. Statistician. Where's my statistician? So this is the 7th card I've pulled, and I only pulled 4 from the Morgan Greer. To have the Emperor in the reverse come out twice, kind of a big deal. We are talking here about a situation that was no longer manageable. A relationship, a workplace situation. The relationship doesn't have to be romantic, but we have somebody here that was unwilling to, like the example in my mind is a landlord that refuses to take care of the issues like a leaky faucet or the heat going out. This is not like sustainable. You either do what you're supposed to do or, I move out. So we have somebody that failed to do what they were supposed to do, complete their end of the bargain. 5 of Swords in the reverse. So this person who was waiting for the Emperor in the reverse to do what they were supposed to do has basically said, all right, you didn't want to fix it. You didn't want to deal with that. You didn't want to proceed. I'm going to make it work. So this could be, like I said, applied professionally, a family, or romantically, potentially even friendship, right? If you're not going to do it, I'll do it myself. I'm going to do what needs to be done because you apparently aren't going to do it. What's up, Matt? How are you? That is correct. Yes, Rachel. Hello, John. How are you doing? If you would like to, all you have to do is spend $5 for me to answer that for you in a personal reading. I currently am offering 1-question readings for $5. My email's in the in the description box below. Yes, I love that quote. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Boris Brejcha? Am I saying that right? I'm not sure what to do with that J. Thank you, Peggy. So basically, if you ruined it, if you created a problem, if you made us have issues, whether it's a relationship or a business or whatever we're doing here, and you're not going to fix it, I'm going to roll up my sleeves. Like this is somebody saying, I got you, or I got me. 3 of Wands, King of Cups. So we either have somebody who's very passionate about this business. It could be a family business, right? We've got somebody who is, I think, achieving greater emotional maturity. They see what they want and they're going to go for it. If it's, hey, Dad, it's time for you to step down. Or, hey, buddy, if you're not going to make a move on that chick, I will. That kind of vibe, like step aside. A lot of fire energy again. 9 of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody saying, like, if you keep doing that, you're going to ruin it. So allow me. This is an interesting one, you guys. Hello, daughter of Saturn. How we doing? Right? I'm not waiting for somebody to save me. I got myself. We're good. So I don't know how this resonates for you because there is kind of a splintering here with multiple stories. But we have this magician energy that's like, I don't need you to do this. I figured it out. All right, let's see what else we've got for you. This is the Kipper. Hello, Barbara. How are you doing? Perfect. Yup. Yeah, that's probably explaining all that fire energy, huh? Got toil and labor and despair and community. So I kind of feel a little bit bad, honestly, for this Emperor in the reverse. It feels like there's a little bit of chatter or even laughter. People talking about this person ruining a good opportunity, not being willing to say what needed to be said or speak up, do what needed to be done. But there's somebody that wants to take care of that, right? Toil and labor in the reverse is the big thing for me. Somebody just didn't want to do the work. So we have lovers in the reverse, mature woman, and message of concern in the reverse. So there was a difficult choice here. Remember the lovers, this can talk about a big choice. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be a romantic choice, right? If this is a romantic situation for you, somebody failed to make the decision to pursue who they actually wanted. And as a result, there's somebody else stepping up. This mature woman, it doesn't have to be a woman, okay? But we have somebody here that's bummed because they didn't do something. And now we have a mature person saying, you know what? I'm going to do this. Don't worry. I really feel like for some of you in the romantic category, we have somebody that was watching a love interest situation, right? Like I know one or both of you, and I saw this person completely ruin it. So I'm going to make my own move. And definitely would not be surprised if we see like a King of Wands come out, because this is some like I'm going to go for what I want. This is the Marigold Tarot. Thank you. I appreciate that, daughter of Saturn. We've got Judgment in the reverse. Nine of Rings or Nine of Pentacles. So there's a tendency to want to do things on someone's own time. You can't tell me what to do. Stubbornness is kind of what's coming through, honestly. This Emperor in the reverse may be realizing that they dug in their heels a little bit too much, or they were too focused on the traditional approach, what they were used to doing, how it's always been done. I don't want to try something new, or I don't want to make the first move. I think we have somebody that didn't want to risk it. I'm not saying the other part, you guys. This is somebody who was like, you know what? It'll be fine. I don't need to do anything. But it's coming across as lazy or stubborn. And they were in a position of power. So with the Emperor in the reverse, it's like somebody's been like relieved of their opportunity or relieved of their duty. You can't handle this, then step aside. Queen of Rings or Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The World in the reverse. So there was a bad cycle. I do feel like it has to do with money or loyalty. And this King of Cups energy, I feel like that's who I'm reading for. Don't get too caught up on the gender, right? But this King of Cups was trying to do the right thing and be patient. Ended up realizing it doesn't matter if I do everything right. If you're not willing to do what you're supposed to be doing, then I can't do that for you. So if it's just going to be like a cycle of you disappointing and like not being able to actually step up to the plate, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make my own macaroni and cheese. I don't know where that came from. This person's just like, I'm not going to wait for you. A Chariot in the reverse. Knight of Rings. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you taking too long. All right, so on the romantic side, this is like, okay, what I just saw going through my head was I Love Lucy's episode with the chocolate confectioners. Like what, like the little, what's it called? Conveyor belt with the chocolates going by. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I mean, if you've seen the scene, you know what's actually going on, right? But in my mind, the way I'm seeing it is there's a bunch of chocolate going by. The object in my mind is not to wrap the chocolate, it's to eat the chocolate. And this Emperor in the reverse is just like watching the chocolate go by, get dumped into the trash can, not doing anything about it. And this Magician, King of Cups energy is like, what? Why are you letting all of that just go right in the garbage? Like, that is money, that is opportunity, that is memories you could make with somebody, that is true love. You know, it's like, why are you wasting all of that? So we have somebody that feels like there were opportunities being missed from a business perspective, or there were things that could have been handled in a faster manner in terms of family issues, or there was an opportunity to express one's emotions to somebody that you care about, and now they're walking away. You know, there's a sense of things slipping through your hands. Hello, Hayden. How are you doing? I agree. Oh my gosh, happy Friday. I didn't even say happy Friday to you guys. What's up, Capricorn Whisperer? Yeah, I'm kind of sick of the stubborn stuff too. The big red button. I like it. Hello, Zen. How are you doing? We've got Justice in the reverse. The Fool in the reverse. And Two of Wands. I like seeing the Two of Wands in the upright after we had it in the reverse. Look, it's a waste. It's a pity. It's a shame that this Emperor in the reverse is letting stubbornness, laziness, procrastination, not believing in themselves, or not knowing how to work with a new product or a new department or a new technology, whatever it is that they are letting get in the way. It is a shame. It is an injustice, which is why this King of Cups or Magician is like, you know what? We're not gonna keep doing this. We've got to come up with a plan. We've got to figure out what to do. So however this resonates for you, this is we're not gonna let that chocolate just keep heading right into the trash. No, I'm gonna eat that chocolate. Yeah, and then it's just not worth it, right? Hello there, Kay. How are you? Hello, Key Controller. High Priestess in the reverse, 10 of Cups in the reverse, 7 of Wands. I do feel like it's important to let you know that regardless of whatever the situation is, there is a sense of divine timing, a sense of protection for you, because you have been dealing with somebody that is either intentionally dishonest or purposefully like minimizes things. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, it is. The example I would give is somebody who is trying to manage a team of people that are capable of working with technology that person doesn't even understand. It just doesn't make sense. You don't have the heart, you don't have the understanding, you don't have the certifications, whatever it is. If you don't get it, if it's not your language, then, I guess move along, let somebody else stand up and take care of that. But I think we had somebody that really wanted to hang on to the illusion of making this work and being the one that won or got the credit, but they really, you're out of your league. You're out of your element, Donnie. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. All right. I would like to go with the Cold and the Normand. What else have we got? We've got number 14 and number 19, the Fox and the Tower. Look, there's a good situation here. I don't care if this is somebody who is a really great catch, and so they should be in a relationship, or somebody's going to want to be in a relationship with them. I don't care if this is a really great family business, whatever it is. This is like somebody has been waiting for the right moment. This is like, okay, this person can't take care of this great gift anymore. This person can't lead this great company anymore. This person is no longer doing what it takes to be the patriarch or the matriarch. For some of you, this is a workplace romance. For others of you, this is like a group of friends where there was a flirtation that didn't go anywhere, and there's another flirtation, and that person's like, you missed your chance. You took too long. I'm going to make my move now. So we've got this like casing the joint, like doing some recon, like is now the right choice or chance, the right opportunity. The Emperor in the reverse just didn't satisfy their responsibilities. Let's go with, this is the Black Tarot. I know, I'm sorry. There's like 3 distinct stories coming through. But for sure, there is a sense here that there is a community. There is a group of people here. One person didn't do what they were supposed to do, and another person is like, got it. Me. I'll just step right in. I'll take over. We've got the Tower and the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse. Two of Cups. Yeah. If you're not going to be supportive, if you're not going to do what you need to, if you're not going to be like a part of the group, then I will. Then I'll do that. Got the Tower in reverse is like the rug being pulled out from underneath you because this person wasn't doing anything. They feel like the rug was pulled out from underneath them. Like, how dare you take my leadership? How dare you take my love interest? How dare you, right? But it's because there's nobody here that really sees this person as doing what they're supposed to be doing. If that's your girl, if that's your guy, then how come you don't go out with them? You know, when's the last time you saw them? If that's your company, if that's your team, how come you don't have meetings with them? How come you don't know what's going on with them? We have somebody that says, look, I know what's actually going on. I actually care. I actually feel like I could make a difference here, or I actually love this person. We've got 2 of Wands clarified by the 2 of Cups. This is about compatibility. Chills. We got the High Priestess in the reverse, clarifying the High Priestess in the reverse. Oh God. Somebody here was operating under not the best assumption. Somebody here felt like they had the political sway, they had the power, they had the like I'm bigger than you kind of vibe. I could do what I want. This person was overly confident, and there's that King of Wands I told you we'd see. This person was overly confident. They were like, no, this is cool. I've already told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again. I was in LA. We were going to a show, and parking was mad, right? Because there were so many people trying to go to the show. So people were just like vultures, right? Trying to find a spot. And we we come upon this spot that somebody's standing in, and they're trying to save it for another person. It just didn't go well. My girl Kathy was just like, no. Are you a car? I don't care. Stop, move. I will drive over you. This King of Wands is like, move it. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Let somebody step up who really wants to do this right. So the assumption that that parking spot was theirs, it's not yours anymore. You didn't actually park a car in it, so it's not taken. So vacating a position of power, or, you know, that love interest opportunity. We have the 5 of Cups. Somebody's dealing with a little bit of regret right now, realizing maybe they shouldn't have rested on their laurels or taken so long. Maybe they should have actually taken some action on this situation. They feel like they've lost the support that they had. So maybe they had, you know, friends that were helping them out, or maybe they had, you know, coworkers that were trying to educate them on what was going on. But the prevailing energy is this Knight of Pentacles. And we have that up here as well. A slow-moving molasses that didn't really want to do what they were supposed to do. So move along. Somebody else will take over, you know? So the Hierophant can refer to somebody who is elevated or seen as a leader, but it could also refer to a significant relationship like a marriage. So we have somebody who assumed that they would have that distinction, they would have that milestone, but they are not going to get that because they did not value it. They did not work for it. They did not do what they had promised. So you have the Seven of Spheres, which is the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords in the reverse. With the Knight of Cups, I'm sorry, Eight of Cups in the reverse. So if things aren't, like if we gave you enough time, if we, told you had 60 days to fix this, or if it's been, a month and you haven't done anything to pursue this love interest, then it's fair game. Anybody else thinking about kielbasa sausage and Tenacious D? Yeah, and it's in the refrigerator. It's fair game. I left it out there for like a week and you didn't eat it, so now I get to eat it. I don't think this reading is about food left in the refrigerator, but it's possible. Maybe for one of you out there. If it is, will you please do me a favor and leave a comment? Because I will laugh my ass off. All right, let's see. I feel like I gotta have this untold messages of the heart. There's one in particular I feel like might come out. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. So we'll see. All right. Close. I wish I could. Fantasy. So somebody was daydreaming about how they could have done something differently. Jealousy. I feel like you've moved on without me, and that's difficult for me to see. So there is another opportunity here for somebody, right? That King of Wands, King of Cups, Magician energy. Okay, you're not going to do what you're supposed to do, then I will do it. If this King of Wands is successful in leveraging, their skills to get that leadership position or that romantic relationship, this Emperor in the reverse is going to be a little bit upset, right? Sorry, please accept my apology so we can move past this. And first, you are the one, the only one. For some of you, this talks about important milestones, things that maybe other people couldn't achieve. Like maybe you're the only one that they really trusted. But I think in the love situation, I didn't really think I'd ever feel this way. So we have stubborn. That makes sense. Hello there, Tiana. How are you doing? I can't be tied down right now. I have too many interests. Okay. I think that's going to be something someone regrets. And then we have sensitive. Thinking about you makes me emotional, and I want to open up to you about how I'm feeling. And play. I just want to have fun with you. Okay, so this is the King of Wands. This is somebody basically, if it's more of the corporate situation, they feel a little bit guilty, but they know it's the right thing for the business, right? So they feel like they need to say something to this Emperor in the reverse to kind of clear the air, right? They might even go golf or something like that. If this is more along the romantic side of things, this person who feels like a friend or an acquaintance didn't take advantage of a really great person being in love with them or being interested in them, this person is looking at how can I arrange like a really fun date or a time that I could actually get to know you better. I'm distracted right now. Influences. Guilt. Hurting you was never my intention, but now it's hurting me too. That's more the Emperor in the reverse, right? This person might have been dealing with like emotional issues or health issues. If this is more of the family connection, we've got confusion because somebody didn't feel like things would move as quickly as they did. But that's really because this Emperor in the reverse was moving so slowly, right? I do feel like there needs to be a conversation here, but that it's probably like the decision has been made, right? Didn't get the one I called, but I like that stubborn card calling out because we do know that somebody's stubborn, don't we? All right, this is the signs of the times. Let's see what else we've got. My golf game is the club goes further. No, that's not how it's supposed to go, bro. That's funny. I haven't played golf in a long time, but I did do a golf league in middle school. There's that community card again. There's people aware of what's going on, people that are trying to figure out what's going to happen, who's going to come out on top, maybe. So we have the flamingo card. Fun. All right, so this King of Wands, if they're looking to really cement themselves as the new leader or the new love interest, it looks like a key element for them is finding an opportunity to have a fun social event. That could be like team building, or that could be like a really nice date, right? But it does feel to me like there are people talking about this situation. And I mean, I guess that makes sense. All right, I'm gonna have to go pretty soon. Thank you, Lucas. It's fantastic. All right. Pressure cooker. Uh-oh. So we have somebody that gets mad because they hear about a meeting. I feel like this is hearing about a meeting that happens that you were not invited to. So if this is more of the corporate thing, how come you guys had that board meeting without me? If this is a romantic situation, what do you mean you went on a date with that person? You know that I have a crush on them. This Emperor in the reverse finds out that there has been deals behind their back, offers made without their knowledge, or some sort of change up, right? And if there is some sort of, exit from the corporation or exit from a family situation, the Emperor in the reverse may end up coming across kind of greedy, kind of unfair, because this person still has quite a lot of anger going on right now, or is still quite distracted by something. So I feel like until they resolve whatever that negativity or toxic energy is in their situation, in their life, they're not going to really be able to do right by this obligation, whether it be romantic or professional. So the Emperor in the reverse, I feel like the advice to them is there therapy that you need to do? Is there action you need to take regarding your health? Is there something you need to do to feel more capable? Because there seems to be a lot of ripple effects happening in this person's life. So we have the Ascension card and Interview in the reverse. This Emperor energy avoided an important conversation, and that's why we have a distancing, or somebody losing interest, or somebody calling it, saying, I think we're done here. Look, if you get to the point where you are understanding things more clearly, your intuition is guiding you, You feel like you know what steps you're guided to take in order to have a better life. But then you just sit there and twiddle your thumbs and watch like reruns of Desperate Housewives. You're not going to get the blessings that you're supposed to get. There's action that follows those intuitive messages. And I would call that like required homework. If you don't do your homework, which in this case was a conversation, if you don't do your homework, then those opportunities go away. So I feel like this Emperor in the reverse is learning that the procrastination and stubbornness was really, really not a good idea. That's kind of a bummer note to leave the reading on. So I'm going to grab a couple from this and then we'll call it. Because then I got to go. All right. What do we have? You need self-confidence. Otherwise, you will lose. Don't discourage quickly. Well, that seems to be, yeah, hand in hand, right? This is for our King of Wands. You've got confidence. Just don't lose it. With the Hermit, you've got some wisdom that you've gained. So don't let anybody talk down to you. You are loved by real people. I do feel like there was a sense here of people kind of becoming less enamored of this Emperor in the reverse and then seeing the positive attributes of the Magician, King of Cups, King of Wands. This person has a lot of people that support them. If that's you, you need to know that. One of whom you will be suspicious will prove true. You might have a friend that you're not really sure, you know, where their loyalties lie. Or this could be about love, if we're talking about a love situation, right? You might have initially thought this wouldn't work out, and then it does. So either way, that was an interesting one, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on the next reading. Doodles!